how good was Roberto Carlos? In this video, we're going to take a look at how good Roberto Carlos was. Roberto Carlos is regarded as one of the best left-backs in the history of the game. Widely regarded as someone who changed the way the game is played, largely due to his offensive mindset. It goes without saying that Roberto Carlos was one of the greats. The testament to this fact was that Pele chose him in the list of the greatest players in 2004. But what made him so good? We'll take a look at that shortly, but before we do, we'd like to remind you that we bring you these videos for free. In order to show support to us, you can subscribe to our channel. If you hit the notification bell, you won't have to miss out on any new videos. Also, don't forget to give our videos a thumbs up. All set now? Go grab a nice cold beer and we'll take a look at Roberto Carlos and how good he was in detail. Early playing career. Carlos began his footballing career in the state of Sao Paulo for a club known as Uniao Sao Joao. He made 66 appearances for the club and managed to score 5 goals. When he was only 19 years old, he got a call to play for the Brazilian national team. It was 1993 when Carlos joined Serie A and played for Palmerias for 3 seasons. In 162 appearances for this club, he scored a total of 16 goals. He then joined Inter Milan for a solitary season. In the first game for this club, he scored a 30-yard free kick, but a 7th place finish in the league was underwhelming for Inter. He also found that he had differences with the then coach of the club, Roy Hodgson. Roy wanted to play him as a winger, but Carlos wanted to play as a left-back. As the creative difference between the two couldn't be resolved, Carlos made a move to Real Madrid, where he evolved into a great left-back as he is recognised today. Moved to Real Madrid and stardom. In the 1996-1997 season, Carlos joined Real Madrid. He played for Madrid for a total of 11 seasons, appearing in 574 matches and scoring a total of 71 goals. With a total of 370 appearances in La Liga, Carlos is Real Madrid's most capped foreign player in La Liga history. He played 41 more matches than another legend of the club, the Argentine Alfredo Di Stefano, who is the second most capped foreign player for Madrid. Under the presidency of Florentino Perez, Real Madrid formed a team that was full of star players such as Zinedine Zidane, Luis Figo, Ronaldo and David Beckham, and were collectively dubbed as Galacticos. At Madrid, Carlos was able to lift the La Liga crown 4 times. He also played in 3 Champions League finals in 1998, 2000 and 2002. He won all the 3 finals that he played in. In the 2002 finals, he also assisted Zidane for a goal which is regarded as the best in the Champions League finals. It was with Madrid that Carlos scored what is officially dubbed to be an impossible goal. The goal was scored in a match against Tenerife in the Copa del Rey, where he hit a volley with the outside of his left foot from near the sideline. Roberto Carlos was considered to be one of the 3 captains for Real Madrid, alongside Raúl and Guti. Carlos was also in the list of players included in the UEFA Team of the Year in 2002 and 2003. In a Champions League match against Bayern Munich in 2007, Roberto Carlos was unable to control a ball in the opening seconds of the game. This led to Bayern's Roy Mackay scoring the fastest Champions League goal ever, which was scored in 10.12 seconds, a record that still stands to date. Carlos was at the receiving end of the criticism as Real Madrid were eliminated from the competition, and Carlos announced that he would leave the club at the end of the season. Post-Real Madrid. After leaving Real Madrid in 2007, he joined a Turkish team named Fenerbahce, for whom he played for 3 seasons. It was with Fenerbahce that he scored the only header goal of his career. For this club, he played 104 matches and scored 10 goals. From Fenerbahce, he returned to his home country to play for Sport Club Corinthians, for whom he scored 5 goals in 61 games and starred in 2 seasons. He then joined a Russian team by the name of Anzhi Mahachkala for €10 million in 2011. When the coach of Anzhi was sacked while Carlos was playing for them, he assumed the role of a caretaker coach for them. Even after he ended his playing career for them at the end of the season, he continued to work for them. In 2015, Carlos joined the Indian Super League, where he was a player-manager of Delhi Dynamos. Glories with Brazil. In the various matches that he played for Brazil, which included friendlies, World Cups, Copa Americas, Olympic Games and Confederations Cups, Carlos scored 11 goals in 125 matches. Of all of his goals, the most famous one came against France. In the 40-yard free kick he took against them, he curled the ball so much that it became a paper of investigation for French scientists. No one expected the ball to curl so much, including the French keeper, who did not move from his position. Even the ball boy, who was placed 10 yards away from the post, moved as he thought that the trajectory of the ball would hit him. At the 1998 World Cup, where he played 7 matches, Brazil came second. They were beaten by France in the finals. But the heartbreak of this loss was compensated for in the World Cup 2002, which the Brazilians were able to win. In the 2006 World Cup, Brazil was eliminated by France. Roberto Carlos faced a lot of criticism from Brazilian supporters and media back home, as they felt that it was Roberto who was at fault in the defeat, as he was unable to mark the goal scorer, Thierry Henry. Other associations in football. Roberto Carlos was a part of the World 11 that played against the England 11 at the Soccerfy 2019 competition. In the same year, Carlos became the global ambassador for Football for Friendship, which is an international children's social program. It was in 2016 that Roberto Carlos launched a software named Ginga Scouts. It is an application that connects players and managers around the globe. He has also starred in various footballing advertising campaigns with Nike and Pepsi. He has managed 4 clubs as a manager: Anji Mahachkala, Sivasspor, Akhisarspor, and Delhi Dynamos. Roberto Carlos was definitely amongst the greatest fullbacks to have played the game. He revolutionized the position from being perceived as a defensive position to a position that can be used to manipulate spaces on the football pitch and create goal-scoring opportunities. It is no wonder that many modern world-class fullbacks such as Alexander-Arnold and Robertson from Liverpool, Dani Alves and Jordi Alba from Barcelona have traces of Roberto Carlos in them. Which other players do you think match Roberto Carlos as an epitome of how a fullback can influence a game? Please let us know in the comments down below. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up in case you like it. Please subscribe to our channel to not miss out on any videos we post. In the meanwhile, you can watch the video on the screen now, and we will see you in the next one.